Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we have the 2023 Yamaha 250. This bike's been getting a lot of hype recently. I have no idea where it originated. Just saw Doc's video and then I was circling through a few different discords and found that this bike was getting talked about pretty highly. So I have no special setup. You guys will see the geometry I'm using at some point. I think it's in between the two races, but I actually did 3 races of recording today and only using 2. And it's on 2 different tracks, this track, and then we also used Detroit with the most recent aerial round on this bike as well. And it was nice. I'm not gonna lie, this bike is really good. I'm with the hype. I'm not going to question why it's in the game, but I do think it is a little weird. But this is, it does a lot of things similarly to the Kawasaki, I'd say, and I'm really a fan of the Kawasaki. So if you like your, the planted but little agile and it feels a lot lighter, then I would definitely do that, especially with the gearing I've been running. It feels really good. So let me know if you guys are using the bike and what you guys like about the bike, or if you guys are going to go use the bike after watching this video. I'm not going to lie, I was not the top qualifier this time, but I had a very bad lap time because there's literally like 40 people allowed in the server, so there are literally just people. Look, there's someone even just over there. Like, what anywho, we weren't like, I couldn't go anywhere without either getting crashed into or someone else in my way. What is this? How is this guy a thing, man? All right, now we gotta wait for the gate to go down and hopefully get a good jump like we did last time. So we can always get the jump, it's just whether or not we can get, you know, whether or not we get pinched or not. And I'm taking it kind of conservatively here, and I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna do a triple here. I'm gonna double behind Ken Roxon, of course, because who wants to mess with that guy? Then I'm gonna triple out of this, and just like that we come away with a decent start here. Some of the 450s and whatnot, just kind of take it a little bit slower to start the race here because Ken Roxon's getting a little concerning there. And we are in second place, so a great start, actually. Not a good, but a great start. And now we're gonna have to chase the leader, who I have no idea who the leader is. Hopefully it is someone slow. No, it is T-Pat. We have the rematch, me and T-Pat out front again. And we do have a little bit of the edge on him, I'm not gonna lie. T-Pat, he's just consistent, so we'll have to try to get him back. He seemed to battle well. I actually met up with him in practice, and we had a little debacle, I would say, but it wasn't anything crazy. I'm just gonna try to put in my laps, try to put in my lines, just kind of stick to the local lines, as I freaking missed. That was always gonna happen, man. But yeah, I just gotta track down T-Pat. It's not an easy thing to do when he's this consistent, but I mean, we're gonna have to just out consistent him while putting up decent lap times, and I feel like we can actually do that in open space. You see, I've kind of gotten those whips down a little bit better. And big place not to crash is here, and Steezy, man, those ruts are terrible. I hate to say it, but like those, it's just so bad. I mean, the fact that they're that big, first of all, on a place like that, I don't know. Maybe it's just me complaining in the heat of the moment sort of deal, but just, yeah, not ideal. And here we are down 4 seconds now. Hopefully we can still get this triple onto the table after a little OJ. And then we'll jump to the inside again here. Yeah, we just got to make up time here on old T-Pat. It's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. Just got to put in enough, like I said, consistently, but fast. What the? I never did that once. Ever. I have never done that. And someone just pops up there. I don't know what to tell. Like, what do I say, man? I don't even know what to do at this point. Hopefully T-Pat gets into it with a lap or something, because once again, we've been duped on making bad mistakes, and we're all the way back here now. And feeling comfortable with this line enough that we can do it right now, and did get a good run at it, so hopefully that helps us out. And this guy was an absolute hazard in practice. Happy to see he just pulls over there, because do not want to deal with him. He rides a very wide bike as well, not physically. And what the I don't do that, man. That's so annoying. Jesus, dude. Like, I don't even know what the hell happens to me. I don't get it, man. I never have I fallen like that. Never have I fallen on the corner that we're coming up on that I crashed earlier, last lap, so we're gonna need something to happen for T-Pat. We need to hold composure. Honestly, it's my bad. We're getting a little out of focus, getting kind of angry and frustrated here. But how could you not? This is very frustrating situation we got going here. But we'll pull the quad out. If we're gonna win, we're gonna need to hit the bigger lines and need to get the quad out basically. Coming up here on someone that I can't see, which is always not good when this is happening, but hopefully we can just make the clean pass in the whoops. And now we've got Charlie in front of us. He goes down, lucky enough for us, and then get a little mixed up there, but hopefully we can cross back up. Now this guy looks oblivious as all could be, probably gonna get cuts for this, but I mean, I was literally chopped off the track, so that's a second of cuts added on to the fact here, so that's just wonderful. And then now we've got to lap past 14th, and hopefully we can dodge his bike. We do, and then hopefully still get this inside rut. And then we're coming up here on Frozen. This should be interesting. We're gonna, you know, build a snowman real quick. We're gonna cut back underneath him. I mean, he is so oblivious, so is like everybody else back here, but it is what it is. And now we triple. This has not been my familiar line, that's why I'm a little OJ on this. So I don't think we've gained any time like whatsoever. He put in an absolute burner, a 106.7 last time around, so that's unfortunate for us, because if he's really finding that sort of pace, that's very rough for us. I don't think we're gonna make up any time whatsoever at all, ever. Like right there, I don't get it, right? Like, I just don't get that part of it, because I do this so much. We just had 10 minutes of practice. I ran so many laps, maybe even 15 minutes of practice. I ran so many laps, and that never once happened. I never put myself in a position for that to happen, and then it just ends up happening. I don't get it, but whatever, you know. Like I said, it's probably just better to keep composure and whatnot, but I mean, it's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I mean, I'm trying to record a video, give it entertainment or whatever, but it's so bad that I'm terrible making these mistakes and whatnot. But I guess it's human psychology, and I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, man. We're gonna get triples through here again. Hopefully that's T-Pat, but yeah, thought it wasn't, so that's why you just hold out hope. But he is only 5 seconds out in front of us, and we have that 1 second of cut, so it is not over, and it might be after we take this line. It ends up working out for us, and it's a good, successful run. And there is a yellow flag out, so hopefully T-Pat went down. It is not. And this is going to be final lap heading out in front of us right now. And can we get back on the track cleanly? We can. And we have stooges just absolutely everywhere. And here's Shelled Drake here. Hopefully he can get and stay out of the way. He doesn't. Hey, buddy. There's someone behind you. Oh man, please don't hop back on and hurt me. I swear to God, that would be terrible. But there's T-Pat right there, I believe. No, that's T-Pat. So that was T-Pat. If we have any chance at him, which I'm gonna do my best to stay up, but also get the lines, and hopefully he makes a mistake. But we're gonna go up and over. And how do we OJ that? How the so frustrating, man. And I mean, another semi-successful run through there. Almost spoke too early, but yeah, I suck. Final verdict. I am not good at the video game. I'm pretty much toast. Need to retire. I have no chance. I mean, I don't like these tracks, first of all. So if we were actually on like Detroit or something, an aerial track, I feel like we would have done better. Only a few things changed. It is all stock suspension, but in the black will be my stuff. It's 1.22 gallons, 20 millimeter here in the 120 back tire. Mentioned suspensions, all stock. Drivetrain, I'm running 1251, and others, I'm running at 2272 and 133. All right, I see. We get the bad gate. That's fine. Kind of vibing in practice. I got a 47.3 down. I think I got a 47 like 336 down, so we were pretty fast. I think we're second, 1.2 seconds over the next fastest guy, so feeling good heading in. This bike has a lot of similarities to the Kawasaki, which I really enjoy, but let's get it underway with this race here. All right, gate will go down any time now. Just hoping for a good jump, or at least like a half decent jump, and we wheelied out I'm gonna stay outside here, and yeah, that's expected. Shouldn't have done that the way I did. Definitely should have approached that differently, but we'll have a chance to come through the pack here and show what this bike is capable of, as we'll cut underneath. We're not going for that one that guy's doing right now, just because it wouldn't have been the smart thing to do. And I have stock suspension, so this thing is pretty mediocre through the whoops, especially earlier here in the race. But yeah, main thing is just to click off our laps. It looks like we're already in like 4th place or something, but we'll just try to at least stay in touch. You know, try stop. Oh my god, that guy, what are you doing? Messed me all up there. That's very unfortunate. We'll probably drop down another position. We'll get a nice little wheel touch there. No one's behind me? I thought someone was behind me to take that spot over, but I guess not. And luckily the hazard goes down. The guy was a little just not too prepared here, to be honest. The guy needed to do a little bit more practice, but it looks like I think this is 3rd place now, and I don't know how fast it is Travis out front. He was pretty fast, and right now I'm going pretty slow, so we got to probably pick it up here. Travis is all the way over there already, so just got to pick up consistent time, and then it's T-Pat in 2nd here, so we'll have to track him down first and foremost. But looking for the win for the main part here. We'll try our best, as T-Pat's having a tough time, and he'll cut back in. I don't know what I'm doing. I watch the other person in front of me more than I like care about what I'm doing. Very dumb, very bad by me, but we'll figure it out. We'll dial it in. We'll try to reel him back in. Hopefully he makes like another mistake, makes it a little easier on us, because I mean, podium's good, right? And that's T-Pat down, I believe, so helps us out. And now we are going to need a little bit of the same from Travis, because if he just clicks off consistent 49s out front, I think the most like we can chip away at times, probably, you know, like half a second a lap, if that. I mean, when it comes to racing, I'm just horrendous. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's just when it comes to racing, I'm horrendous. Practice, I can put up an okay lap. But when it comes to this, I'm absolutely horrendous, I tell you. It's not been a good run for me on races today. I did other races on Steezy MX's Glendale. Not a fan of that track. Not a fan of that whole thing there. It's cool to kind of replicate the track map into the game and all, but I don't really, not really a fan of the way that that is done, in my opinion. And TB22, I guess he's doing his thing, just kind of hopped up in the way, but we are only 3 seconds down on Trav, so it looks like he made a little bit of a mistake, and hopefully that yellow flag is up for him. Doesn't look like it, but yeah, we're gonna go for the quad here. Executive decision made. And then 3rd gear. Doesn't look like T-Pat's holding pace either, which is good. We have no real pressure from behind. And this bike has done a good job at staying like consistently planted. I wouldn't say we're suffering like more Poboso physics or anything like that. And that is CJ Yeats, and I don't know, I was, you know, expecting him to drop down the way his front fender was faced, but he did a good job waiting there, and we just kind of misread each other. So unfortunate there to make that mistake. And oh, we've passed we've passed Trav apparently. So I think you're undisputed leaders right now, not winners but leaders. So okay, I guess we have the lead. Trav unfortunately goes down, crosses the line, gets cuts. That'll put him almost 9 seconds down. So we've got a pretty cushy pad here to lay back on for the final 40 seconds of this race. Yamaha hopefully does a good job keeping us alive. As I say that, we have a big oopsie, and that's mostly on my part. There is what it is. I guess we'll try jumping this now, as it's been the preferred line. It's definitely the faster and better line, just a little less consistent. See, they had that little debacle there in the corner. It's a fan not to be a part of that. And front almost tucks there. And now we got Jacob, man. What the I question people that play this game sometimes, but we all let people learn at their own pace, right? But I don't know. There's some people that are just I don't think they've got the Moto brain. I'm not gonna lie. There's some people out there that very questionable. This thing is jumping so far right now. I don't get it. This thing like floats in the air for an extra few feet, and somehow we gained like 6 seconds over Trav. Oh, now it's a new second place guy. We are very confused right now. If you're in my brain, you'd understand. This has been an up and down race for just about everyone in every way. And I guess we're wheeling her in here to the last lap. Like I said, whip speed's going to be kind of mediocre, if you will, due to that the stock suspension. I haven't really made a supercross setup for it. I just put the geometry I like on my bikes in, and there's that. Now we got Bradley. Hopefully he does a good job getting out of the way. I'm not gonna lie, I was meant to take the middle one there, but it is what it is. Bradley seems to have some good pace, so it shouldn't be the worst of all worst. We're gonna try to sneak up the inside of him here, and nope. Hey bud, I don't think you're allowed to do that. Now I definitely could be wrong, but that's probably not the nicest way to go about it, so screw you, bud. That's actually very annoying, but hey, nobody, like I said, no, not everyone has moto brains, and somehow didn't, you know, tuck the front there on that, and we'll go down through the whoops. No, nice little rebuttal, and then jump here and flow over this rut. This front end feels very low, but we'll finish first and be done with this. This is, oh my god.